Well, besides Snyder Cut stuff, there's still DC stuff. One that I'm excited about, one that I'm still scratching my head. What on earth are they doing? But the one that I am excited about is one that I genuinely didn't actually think was real, as bad as it is to sound, just because it sounded like, on paper, something that gets announced but no progress actually gets made on it, and that is the upcoming Zatanna movie. But apparently this Zatanna movie has found its writer. Not writer-director yet, but the writer/director of the Promising Young Woman movie, which I'll get around to seeing at some point because it's getting a lot of award buzz. She has been tapped to write this Zatanna movie. Now, we don't know yet if she's writing and directing, but I think this is a good thing. I have not seen Promising Young Woman, but I'm hearing good things about it. So getting someone with this caliber to do a Zatanna movie, awesome. Now, because it's me, I'm going, who is one of Zatanna's ex-boyfriends that we can bring into this movie because I'm that desperate for him to be in anything? Just the list of who Dick Grayson hasn't dated is a lot shorter than who he has dated. Like, he did have a thing with Zatanna, so there's always that back door because I refuse to give up hope, even though I probably should. Also, I thought of some harebrained what-if scenario, but I'll dish that to you in a second here after we get Josh's thoughts on. We now have a writer for this Zatanna movie, so it kind of, to me, means they're getting serious with this. What do you think, Josh?
Yes. Like, finally. Like, I think, like you, like, it was one of those things, like, wait, this movie's still in production? We're still doing this? Oh, this confirms it.
Yeah, like, I thought this was a joke. I thought Zatanna was a joke, but okay.
No, like, not that Zatanna, the character, is a joke, but, like, the idea that they're making this felt like a joke. Like, there's no way. They never go for Zatanna. But, here we are, and I am A-okay with it.
So, any thoughts on who you would want as Zatanna?
No clue. None whatsoever. Maybe... Because the only reason I have no clue is I haven't mentally put together everybody that's already in roles. Because there's a lot of casting. There's been a lot of casting that I don't remember, and I don't want to like. I'm saying I don't want to get hyped about putting somebody in the role of Zatanna, even though that there is somewhere else, knowing that any chance I get, I push for Tom Hardy as Wolverine.
Tom Hardy is Zatanna. Put him in the leggings. Put him in the tights and the fishnet.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool playing Zatanna.
Ever since I saw the fan art that one time, I cannot get Alexandra Daddario out of my head as Zatanna. I think that'd be great. But the thing with Zatanna is, she doesn't have to be a Caucasian actress. You have a lot of freedom with this. I think you can cast just about any talented up-and-coming actress. I think that might be better. But also, I've heard on the flip side, someone bring up a really good argument of a character like Zatanna, who is not uber well-known to the mainstream audiences. You might have to have a big name to be the driving force of why people will see this movie, because the name Zatanna... It's similar to the Black Adam situation of people don't know who Black Adam is, but they sure as heck know who Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is, which, bringing back to my crazy what-if theory, actually revolves around Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Black Adam movie. So we've known for a while that the Justice Society will be making their big screen debut in Black Adam with Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher. There's one that I don't really remember who it is, but it's not one of the bigger name people. But we still don't know who Dr. Fate is. So I had this weird Jimmy Neutron brain blast last night, and I told it to Heather. She's like, yeah, that makes sense. And she actually was with me when I first watched this storyline play out, as were you, Josh. What if Dr. Fate in this Black Adam movie isn't Kent Nelson? What if it's Zatara?
Oh, dude! I'm already here with you, because that's what happens. What, season 2?
Yep.
Of just Young Justice.
All
right, here's the thing. I think if they do it, I'm putting this together. I'm with you on this. I'm here. I'm here for you. Okay?
I knew you would
I'm
be.
here for you. Okay, so I think if they do this in Black Adam, they just call him Dr. Fate, and they only kind of mention that Dr. Fate is the spirit.
Yeah, Nabu.
And not the person, and that anybody could be under that hood, under the mantle.
Yeah.
Okay? Just mention it. Okay? Then, fast forward to Zatanna, and she kind of illuminates to the fact that she hasn't been able to see her father in quite some time. It has been many years or whatever, and she only gets to really see him once
a year.
Once a year. And doesn't really say why.
Now you're shocked.
Now
I put that seed in your head. Now I put that seed in your head, and you're like, oh.
I mean, I don't want to cry, but I'm here for it. Especially if Zatanna has her friends there to support her during. Oh. I'm just basically, let's take that scene and put it towards the end of Zatanna.
Just Young Justice, just all of Young Justice.
Oh my gosh!
So for those that don't know, Zatanna is basically kind of more so a Doctor Strange than a Scarlet Witch in terms of she has learned magic and is not inherently magical. But Zatanna is her father, who is an all-powerful magician. Not uber powerful, he still has limits. But she learned from him. And in the Young Justice series, Zatanna, I believe he takes the mantle of Dr. Fate so that Wally West doesn't have to. Basically, so Wally, Kid Flash can live. Because if you are wearing the helmet of Dr. Fate, you are enslaved into the helmet forever. You are imbued with these all-powerful gifts, but you are trapped within the helmet's power, the power of Nabu. So I think this would be this great emotional connection here if you already have this thing in this Zatanna movie of, well, why is she alone? Where's her dad is technically around, but not.
She can't see him.
Yeah, and he's not acting under his own powers. And in the Young Justice series, it's basically prison. She's allowed to see him one day of the year, and that is it. Zatanna is a really interesting character. I'm not gonna lie though, I keep coming back to Young Justice related stuff of going, okay, if we're getting a Zatanna movie, please, I had a name, but I forget who. Please can we have the villain be Clarion the Boy Wizard with Tikal the cat?
Yes, let's go. Did you ever watch The Girl in the Photographs?
I did not.
Okay. Look up real quick while I talk about it. Talk about whatever. Look up the main skinny kid, the main bad kid in that movie. He is the guy I would love. I don't know what his age is now or what really he looks like now because he's not in a lot of things, but he would be perfect because he's got this swarmy, not swarmy, very just the way that he smiles, you just automatically want to punch him in the face.
Miz face?
Yes, he's got that Miz face. It's so perfect. But I would really, really, really see, but my only issue with that is while he is childish and kind of the boy wizard, kind of childish and kind of annoying, he's also insanely powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the only thing I'd be wary of would be what if it might be swinging too high, too fast,
and
too early.
If they're making this, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Clarion the Boy Wizard. It's just Clarion, and he's an older adult. Maybe that's who it was. I thought David Tennant. If he's not doing Marvel stuff anymore, I think he'd be really fun, Clarion. So basically, Clarion is this evil warlock. That's about it. And he's got this magical cat who is amazing. I kind of really, really love Tikal. Also, he, at least in the Young Justice version, has the single most irritating voice I have ever heard, and it adds to the fact that you just want to see him get punched in the face.
at all times. And like anytime he shows up, you're like, yeah, kill, punch him, put him in his place, please. And like, and that's I think what added to the why he's such a hated character, and like in a good way, at least in Young Justice, because he's incredibly annoying, but like equally powerful. So it's not like you can just like write him off and be like, no, he's just, excuse me, he's just annoying. Don't we don't have to worry about him. Like no, like this guy, if we don't attend to him, will destroy every universe we know that we
Yes.
know of.
He's annoying, but he's powerful. I'm putting this on record now. I think this will probably be an HBO Max movie, and that's not a knock against the quality of the movie. It's just that they need movies like Disney Plus has movies, like Netflix has movies. The people at DC have said that they're going to do theatrical and HBO Max related content, and I think this would be perfect for an HBO Max. This could be great, but it might not necessarily have the biggest box office appeal, so it might be a safe bet there.
Yeah, just to kind of let it gain some audience first, and then for Zatanna to bring it to the theaters or whatever. But yeah,